What's up, guys? Tonight is the NFL draft, so we thought we'd bring you guys a quick little NFL draft show. First things first, we're going to be giving you guys our top 5 draft picks. So, Paul?
Number 1, I'm going to go with Bryce Young.
Yep, Bryce Young, quarterback from Alabama, going to the Carolina Panthers.
I also believe
CJ Stroud out of Ohio State, the number 1 overall pick.
So for number 2, I'm going to go with CJ Stroud for the Texans.
Texans said they're not going quarterback, is what the report is. So I'm going to say Will Anderson, outside linebacker from Alabama.
with the second pick, I believe that the Houston Texans will be selecting Jalen Carter. Man's a beast, and he deserves to go the second pick.
All right, I think that the Houston Texans are going to take Bryce Young out of Alabama. I know they said they're not going quarterback, but once the Panthers take CJ Stroud and they see Bryce Young sitting there, they're taking Bryce Young.
Yeah, I have to agree with that one. They will go Will Levis, quarterback out of Kentucky.
I've heard a lot of Will Levis reports. I'm not high on him, so if I was the Colts, I'd take C.J. Stroud, but I do believe they're going to take Will Levis.
So I'm a Colts fan, and I believe they're going to take Will Levis, but I want them to take Anthony Richardson.
That brings us to number 5. For the Seattle Seahawks, I'm going to go with Jalen Carter.
Yeah, Jalen Carter, beast defensive tackle out of Georgia. He's going to go to the Hawks at 5.
Seahawks are going to select Anthony Richardson, have him sit behind Geno Smith, learn the offense. He's going to play in his second year. He's going to be an absolute beast.
I'm going to have to agree with Paul and Carter. I think they're going Jalen Carter.
All right, so next thing we're going to talk about the Patriots draft picks. So they have the number 14 overall pick in the draft. Paul, who do you think they go 14?
I think the Pats go with Peter Skoronski at 14, tackle out of Northwestern. We need to replace Trent Brown urgently, and I think that's who they're going to go with.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. However, I think an even bigger hole than tackle is wide receiver with the letting go of Jacoby Myers and Nelson Aguilar. So I think I'm going to go Jackson Smith and Jigba, wide receiver at the Ohio State University.
It'd be surprising if Bill Belichick doesn't trade down his pick like he does every year. But I do believe he's going to take Broderick Jones out of Georgia, lineman.
I'm just going to have to agree with Carter on this one. They need a receiver. So I'm agreeing with Carter.
All right. Solid. All right, next thing, we're going to talk about most overrated player. So, Paul, who do you think most overrated player?
I think it's Bijan Robinson. I know he's a beast. He's easily the best running back in the draft, but he's a running back, and taking him in the first round is not going to lead to much success.
Yeah, I agree on that one. However, I'm going C.J. Stroud, quarterback from Ohio State. You heard the reports. He scored very low on his cognitive test. You have to be obviously going to be smart to play quarterback, and especially in the NFL. Obviously, he's surrounded by the best talent. So when he's not working with top 5 recruits pretty much around the board, we'll see what he can do. But I don't think he's going to be anything special in the NFL.
I'm going to stick with the quarterback route. I'm going to say most overrated player in the draft is Will Levis. He sat behind Sean Clifford at Penn State. That's all you need to know. Sean Clifford is terrible at the game of football. I'm sorry. As a Penn State fan, he's not very good at football. And, I don't think Will Levis is very he believe he has a bunch of potential, but right now I think he's too raw to, give him a top 10 pick.
I think that the most overrated player in the draft is Bryce Young. I don't think he's the best quarterback in the draft, despite what other people are saying. I think C.J. Stroud's better. I don't care about his cognitive test. I care about how well he throws the football. So I think Bryce Young's a little overrated.
All right, not bad. Sticking with that, we're going to go most underrated player.
For my most underrated player, I'm going to go with Zay Flowers out of BC, receiver. I think he's just really good, and he's definitely not the best receiver in the draft, but he might be too.
I'm going to go running back. I'm going to go Jahmyr Gibbs from Alabama. He's good size, good speed. I'll wait for him to be a late first-round pick. He's going to make a big boom for any team that drafts him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Miles Murphy, D end out of Clemson. Before the college season started, people were saying he's gonna be a top 5 pick. He's just been slipping down, but I believe that he's an incredible prospect, and any team's lucky to have him.
I think that Anthony Richardson is the most underrated player in the draft. I think that he has potential to be the best quarterback out of this draft by a long shot, and taking 2 quarterbacks, maybe 3 over him is crazy in my opinion.
All right, guys, so that's going to wrap it up for this year's draft show. We hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see what happens with the NFL draft. Have a good one.